Katal, and welcome to this final episode of CanvasPlays Series of Symphonia, where I kidnapped all my friends!
Which
Wow.
accounts for one friend and two siblings.
Well, siblings can be friends.
Wow.
In fact, we're gonna actually get rid of that guy and replace it with these four heads. Look at that. It's us! Together, like friends! Love me. Alright, so, literal, small sister friend, how are you doing?
Do I have a name?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Generally, you're given one and you need one for your birth certificate and social security number. But that's just,
Anyways, so you haven't been on here for a while, have you?
No.
So how about we do a quick recap?
No.
Yep, this is happening. A little presentation I like to call Tales of Symphonia, a catch-up time summary.
Do you make a PowerPoint?
I made a PowerPoint.
It could have been a Google Slides.
I mean, it is a Google Slides.
Well, then it's not a PowerPoint.
Well, aren't we oddly specific?
Not all slideshows are created equal.
Sorry, did you make a slideshow?
Yes, I made a slideshow.
This is a very good first page.
It is a very nice first page. I worked hard on this.
Go ahead.
I hate how this thing... So yes, this nonsense all started 4,000 years ago. You will have to speak up if you want to live by the door, Haley. So there was this massive scary war, I guess. Two kingdoms were fighting over Holy Land. And, you know, a band of heroes came around and cut the world in two with a magic sword to stop the fighting. They were led by Mithras Yggdrasil and included his sister Martel, her boyfriend Ewan, and Mithras' sword teacher Crotters. Then Martel got sick and sort of died.
Sort of died?
Sort of died, yes.
Oh.
Mithras took this very well, and you know how you do. So, he made a plan that was so elegant in its simplicity. Martel's current murder form was useless, so they're going to stick her soul in a magic tree seed and then try to breed her a new body.
That's not how human reproduction.
Then we're trying to transfer her into these new bodies.
Okay.
If she rejects it, flip Manaflor and try the other world. And so the journey of regeneration was born. It was not great. 4,000 years later, the events of the game finally began.
This is relevant.
Previous stuff was relevant. So Act 1, Silver Runton Mana Seals. Colette is the newest chosen. No one knows that sucks yet, so yay! To help her, she's joined by her childhood friends Lloyd and Genus, her school teacher Rain, and a random mercenary named Crotters.
You know the name of the other guy?
Yes. Later, they pick up Cena, who tried and failed to assassinate Colette. Lloyd finds out the journey ends with Colette dying, puts a stop to it, and is betrayed by Crotters, who is an upper-level bad guy. Act 2, Tetheola and Summon Spirits. So this whole situation sucks. Let's go to Tetheola and try to solve it. There we pick up Zealous, Regal, and Presea. A lot of stuff happens. Pacts are made, people are racist against half-elves, and the Pope is evil.
Right.
You know, because it's a Tales game. Colette gets sick and kidnapped a couple of times. So after saving Colette, it's decided to sever the connection of the two words and just chill. Act 3. Two words and a massive conspiracy. Complications ensue. Mithras, the big bad of the story, doesn't want his hard work undone. And Crotters is constantly advising the heroes to stop severing the mana flow because that would probably cause trouble. But the heroes do it anyways because, you know, that's what you do when you're a protagonist. A giant tree then rigs out and causes property damage. The heroes deal with the tree. Zealous double crosses the team. We save Colette again. Zealous defects back to us, and the heroes kill Mithras. Act 4. Break things until something works. So let's try putting the two words back together instead of tearing them apart. To do that, we need a magic sword. The prerequisites for this magic sword include a pact with a summoned spirit named Origin, a half-elf blood or some workaround. Rain and Genus can't use swords, so they're out. And the sword itself. So we make a pact with Origin, and at that point, the Soul Mythos jumps out of an axe bearer carrying around and kidnaps Rain. We fly to Dirk, set up a method for Lord to use the magic sword. Then we fly off to confront Mythos. Again. Act 5. Mythos has taken his toys and gone away. Way back at the end of Act 3, Mythos actually talked with Martel. Martel told him to stop being evil. Mythos chose to interpret this as, take the giant magic meteor you live on, and that also binds the two words together, and skedaddle. Fun fact, this meteor is the original source of both magic and elves. For some reason. I don't know why they...
on a meteor?
Yep.
Okay, cool, whatever. I mean...
We get no further context. So now we have to stop that from happening, or else everyone dies. Let's talk about the characters. We got Lloyd Irving. He's the main character of the story. He was raised by a dwarf, is friends with two half-elves and a girl turned into an angel, and is kind of thick in the head. He's intelligent in his own way. And he's 17. I have surprisingly little to say about his personal narrative, mostly because it is just the main narrative. But he's doing alright. Met his birth father a little while ago.
Who's his birth father?
You get to find out in a moment.
Oh, cool.
Colette Brunel sees the chosen of regeneration and perennial damsel in distress. First, she was going to sacrifice herself. Then she started getting some weird angel crystal disease, and the various villain factions just kept kidnapping her for random schemes. She kind of knows she's a bother and apologizes a lot, but it's honestly not her fault. She is 16. At this point, we've mostly run out of villains to harass her, so she'll be fine. She's supposed to be Lloyd's main love interest, but that's boring, so she's not this playthrough. Focal point of the greatest side quest in the history of RPGs, naming dogs. Colette names all the dogs. It's great.
Does she play any other, is this an Indiana Jones thing where if she wasn't in the story, nothing would change?
Besides
naming dogs.
She is the inciting incident.
Okay.
If she wasn't around, Lloyd wouldn't be involved to the level he is.
Okay, alright.
So, nothing would have changed. Genus Sage. He's a half-elf, which isn't the best thing to be sorcerily, at least in these worlds. It does mean he can use magic, so that's good. He made friends with another half-elf kid named Mythos, who, turned out to be the big main bad guy. It's actually interesting how most of the parallels are between Mythos and Genus instead of Mythos and the actual protagonist. He's chill, poor kid.
Wait, was Mythos the kid that was, living in the cave?
Yeah.
And the rock almost fell on the girl?
Yeah. That's the main bad guy.
He didn't look really intimidating.
He doesn't.
Okay,
Genus will be fine, though. The word gets better every day. Rain Sades. Caesar Healer. Yay! She worked as a school teacher. Really likes ruins. Afraid of water. Sister to Genus. Has a vicious streak a mile wide. Her obsession with ruins was actually born from trying to find the place her parents abandoned her and Genus as a child.
The meteor?
No, it was different ruins. Minor detail. Her fear of water actually comes from times she fell overboard when a band of anti-half-elf thugs were chasing her family around. But the vicious streak is all hers, so, that's good. She likes to make concentration camps go boom. So the reason why I bring up the ruins and fear of water thing is, in the early game, that's actually a running gag, and this is a common thing terrorist games like to do, where they make a joke, and then, near the end, they just, can I help you? Hey, I don't know what my little sister's up to. Where they like to make, take a silly element from earlier and then suddenly make it very dramatic near the end. So she and Genus were originally born and raised in Tetheala. And we do meet her mother. It's a very tragic side story. When we meet her mother, the mother's gone crazy and has this baby doll that she's calling Rain.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So Rain's 23. And yes, we've accidentally stumbled into the ending where she falls in love with Lloyd.
Isn't Lloyd only 17?
Yep.
Okay, that's weird.
So it's just a little icky, but they're mercifully tasteful about it.
Kind of illegal.
Lloyd doesn't completely grasp the concept that Rain might be into him, and Rain's not, pushing it. It's just kind of a small detail between them.
Wait, that's the ending we have for this run-through? Okay.
That's
cool.
what I stumbled into, but...
No, that's alright, yeah.
Kratos Aryan. So Kratzers has been around a while, being part of the band of heroes who started this whole thing. He spent most of the time being complacent about the world regeneration system, but he's been having second thoughts since falling in love with the woman a little over 17 years ago. But then the woman was used for an X-Sphere experiment. Kratzers was forced to kill her and abandon their son. The son was raised by a dwarf named Dirk.
Wait a second.
Yep! Surprise! Kratzers is Lloyd's father.
I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
I saw it come. They have the same hair color.
They both hate tomatoes, too.
That's what gave it away for you.
No, it's just a minor detail that I didn't even realize until someone pointed it out online. It honestly doesn't change anything about the plot, but it's a thing. There's no point where Lloyd's like, oh no, I'm changing my whole worldview. It's more like, what? He's my father? That's weird. Anyways, let's get back to what we're doing.
I feel like there's potential here for a sequel, like Tales of Symphonia. You owe child support.
I mean, there is a sequel, but it's not about that.
Oh, well.
It's
Custody issues.
So Kratzers is physically 28. He's much older than that, about 4,000 plus years. Basically, he and his friends are what happens when an epic level D&D characters go bad. Sina Fujibayashi. You gotta have a cute ninja girl, right?
Oh, I was hoping that was it. Like all you had.
No. Sina makes pacts with summon spirits, demigods that control the various aspects of mana. As of now, she's made pacts with all of the summon spirits, even the one bonus one that's secret. That cute little fox guy over there was her first summon spirit. He's dead now.
Well, kind of dead. He turned into a different kind of summoned spirit that doesn't want to be summoned.
I don't know why you're making that
The
correction.
dog dies. That's the rule.
No, the dogs are still alive. All the named dogs are alive and have names now, and they're great. That thing's a fox.
It's the same thing.
Technically different. Cersei accidentally killed a sizable person of her ninja village when trying to make a pact with Vulpin as a child, so that's her grief. She's redeemed herself since and is now the heir apparent to lead the village. She's 19 years old. Of the romantic options, she's preferable to the predictable Colette and the creepy connotations of Rain and Presea. Zeller's wilder. Tetheol has chosen a regeneration, which is odd because he's a man and the actual goal of all this is to find a new body for Martel. Actually, it's implied Zealous took the role over from his younger sister, who resents him for it. One of these days, I should actually pursue his various side stories to find out his full deal. But I don't like him. He's the handsome lads archetype and kind of off-putting because of it. He also betrayed us and was actively spying for the enemy. The revelation of this also doubles as a point where if I go for the Kratzers ending, we would have killed him. But we didn't go for the Kratzers ending. So we got Rain's ending, so we're stuck with him. Zealous is trying too. He acts 15. I've stuck a goofy mask on him. He's also got his own side quest like Colette, where he flirts with women and they give him stuff. It's not a great connotation, but hey, free stuff. Presea Combater. Possibly the most tragic party member, and the one who deserves more screen time than she got. Daughter of an ex-Papal Knight and woodcutter, she was following in his footsteps when she got tapped for an X-Sphere experiment, attempting to replicate the super powerful Crucis crystals that Trojans have. It went sour, Presea essentially became an unfeeling automaton, and stopped aging. Physically, she's 12, chronologically, she's 28. Do the math. She's been that way for 16 years. Again, it's all very interesting story, but she's a late edition, so there's not much time to explore it or space to pursue her subplot. Genius has a crush on her. I don't know if that ever pans out, though. Regal Bryant. Meathers Yggdrasil.
There we go.
So he's the main bad guy. He's motivated by love turned dark, is supported by a small group of friends, begins the story as an unknown god, has achieved immortality and can control his appearance, has long flowing locks, and is a victim and perpetual of racism towards half-bloods. Also, he has a nose. Basically, he's the anti-Voldemort.
Okay.
He's got a sympathetic backstory, sir. Saved the world, but still rejected by it. Loving sister fell to illness, just trying to make a place in the world. But after 4,000 years, he's clearly more than a little nutty, so there's no sympathy left to give this man. His true form is physically 14, but he stopped aging long ago. But he can sift into a Disco Dan form. So now what? We're going to punch Yggdrasil in the face. A lot. And often. So that's the cat's up.
Okay.
Let's get to the extra game now.
Just tell me when I can plug in.
Right. Blink. It doesn't. Probably turn my controller on. There you go. No, maybe. Alright. Get that control. Let's go ahead and make Trevor player 2. Italy player 3. Haley gets to be player 4. I think that's how that goes. As is tradition, I'm going to turn down the volume. Also, thank you guys. I've literally always wanted to do this, go up against the last boss with like a full player controlled team. So this is exciting. Actually, I want to get. Let's think of some stuff up. So we actually have to run over to the boss. Everyone has fun costumes now, though, so that's cool. That's right. I should probably actually turn on the things.
Existential question that many people have been trying to answer for decades. Oh!
You've been playing Colette, so we're going to put you as Colette. At least, initially, if we utterly fail, which I think we probably will, we'll probably switch you.
Yeah, I generally do.
Yeah. So, let's run into a fight, and then one at a time make sure we're controlling the right character. No, it's a ninja outfit.
Oh, I thought this was gym.
Alright,
This
so
is
I'll
gonna
do
be
anything
cake.
For a second. Okay, so I got salad. Alright, here's the more
Oh yeah!
That's a good, so probably second.
So sorry.
Oh, I'm dead. No, that's fine. I mean, yeah, yes, this is the boss. Giant skull and final boss.
You want it? The source of heaven, earth, and everything in between. The ruler of all. I got it! I summon you. Come, Origin!
No, it's this. No playing collab. Oh, actually. There's something else.
It's time to go. We're not done. And yet. Raging beast.
Let's do it. We've made our point. Actually, so quickly over here, because the thing I was going to do was do a little.
I'm still doing great. I don't know about you guys. Who's rocking that?
This way, in theory, our hypothetical viewers can see who's playing who. I'll put that better in mind a bit later. Yep. Yeah. Alright, let's try being not dead. A controversial move by Ned, but... This is actually a very dark one. I think about it. This person just random. So how is everyone today? I mean, don't you just go to a restaurant and kidnap someone?
No, you have to make one.
Oh, so like go dig up a bunch of
Mommy
dead
server
bodies.
and a daddy server.
I mean, I can only think of 2 servers, so I don't know how to continue this joke. Aw, thanks.
Yeah. Wait, that's an angel. That's a good thing, right?
No! It's a JRPG. Remember, we've had this conversation. JRPGs don't end until you kill God. Why would the angels be on our side?
Maybe it was an oppressive god. I believe a lot of people hated Zeus.
Yeah! And a lot of people hate Mythos.
They were trying to kill him, right?
Yeah,
So
that's,
why would the angels be against him?
Because the angels like Mythos. They wanted the few groups to like.
actually, I think a lot of people like Mythos. It's mostly just us that kind of know the full story. So we're going to go to the right to find a healing item. Let's go with the airport. I find that answer fun.
I disagree with that. Just because so why would they need
I mean, they have inexplicable outriders. This is not what I thought it was.
you don't get cars at an airport. You get planes. You literally have like teleport. Look how fast we run though, and we never get tired.
Also, again, this place has elevators despite angels, so I'm not sure if logic is fully what they have going here. Oh, we found a vending machine. That's nice. Sorry? I don't have any money. Well, I spent it all on, like... We had that once. I spent it all on fixing that town up and then the casino. I freaking hate that casino. Like, there's 2, like, important side quest things. You have to buy them. And they're expensive. A alternate costume for Rain and Genesis special Doom weapon. Okay. There's a save point right out of room, so let's just keep going forward. Up here. Sorry? Okay. Did you ever finish reading the Squirrel Girl book I bought you? You should. It's good.
Squirrel's not a real hero. Sorry, that was
Alright, final boss time.
Doctors too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you hate God? Oh,
Cutscene.
okay. Because he's kind of got a God complex.
I mean, we're about to kill a god. Look at everyone in their silly costumes.
Home. I'm going home.
You live on a meteor. You're already home.
Mythos, listen to me. We don't have to fight.
Why is Genus in a
Please
cat?
return the Great Sea
'Cause I
to us so that we
can.
can reunite the worlds.
So a fun thing with this game is like everyone has these individual side quests where at the end you can get these silly costumes.
Okay,
So I like to collect them and then stick them on them and then beat up the final boss dressed like a cat.
sure.
Home. I'm going home.
That's a man, first of all.
Right? Super confusing sometimes.
Something's wrong. He sounds like a puppet.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Good quest.
Oh dear. They just pulled a Little Mermaid and Rain's voice got stolen.
I need to thank you
We
for
already
going
did that
through all the
once.
trouble to bring me back here.
But with Colette.
I'm finally myself again.
Okay, stop that. I don't want to get a
Damn.
copyright strike.
So that's what this was all about.
Mythos, Martel is already dead.
That's not true. Martel is alive. Just as I lived on in the Crucius Crystal.
That's not living. That's just existing as a lifeless being.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. What
What?
is wrong with that?
After all, in our bodies
I'm
flow the
talking
bloods
to
of
the
humans
cutscene.
and elves, the bloods of those that despise us.
You're too far away from
We're
the mic
better
to
off
talk.
casting aside such filth and become lifeless beings.
That's what you really want?
What? It's what?
Yes.
It's called a chandelier, Haley. Oh, no, that's a lighthouse.
Duh,
Of
You
course.
said lamp
Watch.
post.
When you become a lifeless being, you can even control your appearance and growth.
Wait, is that child version now?
Yes.
Everyone should become lifeless beings.
I mean, sir. If I can become immortal, why
I told
not?
you before. The only way to eliminate discrimination is for everyone to become the same race.
I mean, technically.
What you hope for is nothing but a dream, Mythos.
No, like, some of these people are, like, genetically half-elf.
Discrimination comes from the heart.
He's right,
never
Mythos.
taking Kyrie's.
It's the weakness of people's hearts that causes discrimination.
Did you want to say something? Alright. On to
Looking
fighting
down
the
upon
god.
others while placing themselves too high.
You do the same thing. You look down on humans and elves, treating them like cattle. That's the weakness of your heart.
I mean, kind of.
We better not all be vegans in this game.
No.
Even if people become lifeless beings, nothing will change. Discrimination will continue.
I don't know. I don't think if you have, like, any imagination, you'd be able to discriminate. You just won't be able to think up a reason
Then
to.
where should the half-elves go?
I don't know, wherever they want. Raven-
We aren't accepted anywhere.
Mythos is a guy.
Still a guy.
Just has long hair. Yes.
He just shrunk.
We opened our hearts, but no one took us in. Where should we
Only
live?
two of them.
Yeah, and Colette's a girl.
There are plot reasons for that. I know. I know that. You think I don't
You
regret
can
it?
live anywhere you like.
A lot of things. I regret a lot of
Live anywhere you
Don't
like.
make me laugh.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm serious.
Wait, right.
Anywhere is fine.
Yes, good job.
If you aren't doing
Pick
anything
his house.
wrong, you should just live proudly in the open.
Dark? I don't think Mythos would like living with them. Or, no, wait, he lived with Artessa.
Let's say he lived in a cave.
With the dwarf, yeah, so never mind, yeah. Go ahead and live with Lloyd, I don't care.
It's because we couldn't do that. That we wanted a place of our own.
So he took this meteor and started a bizarre genocide plot. You know,
Sorry,
like first
but don't
people
act
do.
like you're the only victim here. It doesn't even
Yes,
come
my
close to
guitar's still
justifying all
not
the things that
here.
you've done.
I don't. It's
What
kind
you've
of a
done
far
caused
walk.
meaningless
Haley.
suffering and death to countless people. Can you feel their pain?
A plane from the airport where you would go because we can't fly. Sorry, I just wanted to...
People can change, even if they don't change right away.
Squirrel Girl is not a
Months,
hero.
years,
You know, there's a
as
cutscene.
time passes,
Did you
change
notice
is
that?
inevitable.
It's a very, I mean, it's a very big, important cutscene where, like, the entire
Maybe
plot
not
is finally
everything can be
resolved. and
forgiven,
everyone gets their
but
whole,
one can
oh,
try
screw
to
you,
atone for
God,
one's sins.
piece.
This is a JRPG.
Can't you feel it in your heart? The goddess known as conscience.
Give up your evil plot. No. Okay,
Alright.
I guess we'll fight now. Tell me I'm wrong.
Do you think I'm gonna beg for forgiveness?
Pokemon.
Ridiculous.
Pokemon usually enter the Elite Four. Not with whatever
the Elite Four is not the end boss.
Hey.
Everybody knows Giovanni is the end boss.
Not in Red and Blue.
The Elite Four is just an Easter egg that a lot of people found out about.
There is no
It's explicitly
goddess.
told to you to
So
go
I
there.
will continue to pursue my ideals. If there is no place where I can live, and if I've been denied my age of lifeless beings,
Then maybe rethink your philosophy and do something else?
then the only thing left for me is to build a new world on Darris Carlon.
No, we're talking
A
to the
world
game.
just for my sister and me.
I think we're gonna fight soon, though.
Is Colette his sister?
No!
Oh, dang it. I was really...
Martel is his sister.
Right.
There was literally a PowerPoint over this.
Martel and Mythos were like the first ones. There was a lot of PowerPoint after that, and I only have room in my mind for so much.
Alright. Yep,
There's
we're fine.
nothing anyone
We're being
can
up
do.
a child.
Here.
Holy Lance!
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yes, I found one.
Power!
Yes. That's
So now you want more special rules.
it's beyond the original. That's right.
It's kind of like the equivalent of sour.
Sometimes. Gun. That's right, card trigger. Yep, that's usually how we do this. I don't even remember what I have on top.
Why just me?
We don't have a healer in the party at the moment, so...
Dissipate.
I'm sorry, who here wants to play this?
Healing wind!
That's what I thought.
How did you do that?
Holy Lance!
You love me now. How did you do that? Pretty good.
I don't know what...
Here you go.
Let's make Colette not dead.
Hey!
No, you're alive now.
Judgment!
Well, have you tried being not dead? I know it's a difficult concept, but... I mean, Mythos but I'm certain...
Here!
Hurricane this. Healing wind.
Pretty good.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I think Emerson just won this series.
Dissipate. You think you're really gonna win?
I mean, this was kind of inevitable. Yes, this is the boss. Yes. Hopefully. hero. Yes. Good job. The one that ended up being the love interest. Give me a second. Give me a TP. Here, we can use my controller. If that was time, I think I just said that. You know, it's probably cool. I don't like it either. I just don't have an offset. Yeah. I know about that. I just don't use it often. Because for some instrument it's her TD roll. That's what it is. I learned it from you, okay? I learned it from you. That's a good idea. You're the first person to actually remind me about good times to save. Everyone else is useless. Hey, you ready for this cutscene again? Yeah. It's about the same length as you two rambled needlessly the last time.
Oh.
No one cares, Mythos. We're gonna punch you in the face and then you're gonna cry like a little baby.
What's...
So what did he just take from her?
His Crucis Crystal.
Oh.
So the first time we killed him, his, basically his magic X sphere dropped. And then Genus took it as a keepsake.
Mytho?
And then
That's just
then
as
his spirit jumped
that's
out
not
of that, possessed
what's
her for a
what?
bit, and then
After
kidnapped her. And then a lot of things
That's-
happened, and now here we are. Gonna beat up a small child. Well, he's 14, so he's not really a small child anymore.
what you
He's... Look, you do the...
I mean, that might explain why
That's
he literally is...
Eve.
Why
And
he
where's-
literally turned word into two.
We aren't we are...
Killed, like,
You can live-
thousands of people just to make
Don't.
his sister
I'm
alive.
if you
Who's that dedicated to their sister?
Because...
No one.
it doesn't
Can...
People... Mom...
Oh,
Gee... Then the...
Here we go.
We're gonna kill a guy.
There's nothing anyone can do.
I see you were quicker to the draw than I was.
I got it! Wait! Ready? Field barrier!
Alright.
Item! Whoops! Ray!
Hurricane thrust.
Ineffective!
Don't run.
Ready? Cuteness!
What a sorry way to go.
Nightcrawler.
Ring whirlwind! Ring whirlwind! Ring whirlwind! Ready? Ring whirlwind!
I'd like to be not dead. That's very good game spell.
Faces, you okay?
Don't worry, still alive.
Don't get in my way!
Demon spear.
should have
Ray!
Yes, you're
Holy Lance! Ready? Revitalize!
sure, fighter thing.
Tiger Blade! Disappear! Retribution!
Oh, you're poisoned. It happens.
Scatter! Disappear! Ready? Break! Purify!
Oh, yeah, this was just stats at that point.
Bye!
Sad.
Sorry, Wade. I don't believe this.
Is it?
Disappear!
And hindsight,
Disappear!
sorry, everyone.
Holy Lance! Disappear!
How are you staying alive?
Ready?
No one HP left.
Resurrection! You're not getting away with this!
There we go.
Roughing now.
Holy Lance!
How could you try to get everyone alive?
Disappear! Holy Lance! Force Field!
You say that like we're confident.
Be careful! Holy Lance! Force Field!
Borrow hard for a second. I'm gonna try to
You okay?
Disappear!
My sister means everything to me.
Resurrection!
all these days I should look to walk. I'm trying to figure. You hit A. I wasn't sure who you chose.
When you're pain
There we go. Let's do this. And I
this
missed.
entire world back.
Out of unison attack.
Rico, don't make your sister suffer any longer.
Oh, just first time.
I'm sorry.
None of you understand how I feel.
Ray!
Ready? That's not true, Rico. Item.
Disappear! Ray! Don't get in my way!
Be careful.
Whoops.
I was careless.
Thank you.
Disappear! Ray! Ready? Resurrection!
How does he do on health? Look at that. We're doing a great job.
Revitalize!
Here you go. Love ya.
It's a great spell.
Get away from me.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Disappear! Retribution!
Hold down right bumper.
Ready? Revitalize!
I got the base.
I know. This is far. Do you really think it's going to be this one?
Get away from me.
Pretty good.
Disappear! Here's payback!
I think it's a magic one.
Get away from me.
There you go.
Judgment!
Oh, never mind.
Thanks.
Holy Lance! Force Field!
I
Disappear! Holy Lance!
Why just me?
You're actually doing good.
Holy Lance! Ready? Resurrection!
Hi, I'm not dead.
Holy Lance!
Hurricane thrust.
I mean, we have gels with the effective use.
Hurricane thrust.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Judgment!
I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
Don't get in my way!
I'm bringing you alive now.
Tell you now.
Ring! Ready? Resurrection!
Pretty good.
Hey, Lloyd, try being less dead.
Ready? Resurrection!
Well, you were
Holy Lance!
Pretty good.
You're not getting away with this!
Yeah, that's
Hurricane
fine.
thrust.
Are you doing resurrection or will you okay.
Ready? Revitalize!
My dream of a world for my sister and me.
Yes.
It's not over yet.
I literally just said it's not over yet. Okay. Just,
Hey, my next.
what in the world is this?
The final fight, the boss.
That's the worst kind of optimism.
Here you go.
It's the final boss. Yeah, that's how video games work. I mean, probably.
Stop the face.
Here you go.
Pretty good.
Ready?
Hurricane thrust.
Green Whirlwind!
All right.
Item! Ray!
Hurricane thrust. Tiger blade. Don't run.
Keep looking at football comparison. I don't think it means yeah, I stop every 2 seconds so we don't die. Lemon Jones.
What a sorry way to go. Pretty good.
Revitalize!
Sellers.
Okay.
Good crest.
49,000.
Green Whirlwind! I got it! Bring it back! Ready? Whirlwind!
Beat in Paper Mario. I know this. Yes!
Ready? Green Whirlwind!
Demon spear.
Paper Mario. It's also it's also a JRPG. I could have sworn you did.
Super lightning.
Ready? Field barrier! Green Whirlwind!
Hurricane thrust.
Green Whirlwind! Item! Hooray!
Hurricane thrust.
Get ready!
Okay. Why is this easy?
Green Whirlwind!
How is all these possible differences the same?
Ready? Revitalize!
That might actually be a head.
Field barrier! Green Whirlwind!
We'll get there when we get there.
Whirlwind!
That would be interesting. Play with JRPG.
Green Whirlwind! Ready? Ray! Green Whirlwind! Green Whirlwind!
me. I played most of this by myself.
Goodbye.
Oh, we got EX Gem Max. Yeah, we do.
Now it's time for the final.
Mythos.
Boss.
Nah, he's dead.
Exception?
Yeah, I add exception at anything. People still think it's funny. I'm like, this is just a normal part of my speech.
Like trickery and street games and
No, like
conception.
Mythos is... It's just like Alicia. Mythos will continue to live as long as the Crucius Crystal exists.
Well, let's
Now-
break that then.
Do we have to fight the crystal now?
That
And
would be, like, the
eventually,
easiest fight. Those
I will
things
be
go down,
taken
like,
over by the
a
crystal.
Mythos.
Tired of playing your game of good and evil.
What do you mean, our game of good and evil? You started it.
Hurry up and destroy the crystal. If you don't, Dara's Carline will continue to drift away.
Yeah, I mean, that's sad.
Mythos.
Do it now. Before I... too... am no longer myself.
Lloyd, please, help him!
Never we leave him like this.
We get to choose.
Let him die
Of
while
course
he's still
not.
himself!
Beat up Ghost Mythos again.
All right.
Farewell, my shadow.
Unlock the final.
You who stand at the end of the path I chose not to follow. I wanted my own world, so I don't regret my choice. I would make the same choice all over again.
So, at the end of this, Mythos learned literally nothing.
I will continue to choose this path.
Well, you're just a jerk then. Alright, there we go. We killed a man.
I killed him. You'll notice that Lloyd, the character that I play, was the one that actually struck the finish.
Okay, fine. You killed Mythos. All hail Jason!
Feels good. This is where I belong. Wait, all the stars came to me. Am I an angel now?
You
Let's
could
find
have lived
out.
with us in our world.
Let's say I'm trying not to spoil something.
Oh, okay. No, I'm
Damn it.
curious because there's something to find out. Is this where I take my rightful place at the throne and continue Mythos' work?
Oh, if only.
Wait, who's the blue crystal?
That's the magic sword from the PowerPoint. It's going into his special swords.
He had special swords too?
Yes. One of those is Crowdsource's, the other one is made by Dirk. It's swords made by his dad's.
Wait, red and blue? Oh, please tell me it makes a purple sword. That would make so much sense. I knew it! Jason! King overall.
We've seen this sword.
The old master of the pact is no more. What does the new master of the pact ask of this sword?
Well, you're Lloyd, apparently. What do you want from the sword?
That's a good question. I think I'm just gonna press A and find out what I want.
Restore the true form of our two worlds.
The word then splits into 4 pieces, much to everyone's confusion.
We can handle the fractions. Oh, it's a video.
How long has that seed been floating there?
Beam of light!
It took less than an hour. What are we gonna do now?
We have that same file. Let's do it again and again until we get the final boss.
I mean, you're making that up. I mean, I guess we could try and track down the... Oh, hey, look, all the sun sports. I have movies. Quality is subjective.
Have you seen Baby Driver?
Are we back?
Such a good movie.
I have not. We're back.
Where else would you
What's
be?
going on?
You're not in a hospital factory.
We
You're-
were on a magic meteor a moment ago.
I know, and you'd think that seeing Earth. Yeah.
It's not Earth. It's probably solar.
No, it's a summon spirit.
A bunch of summon spirits.
It's a bunch of summon spirits.
Could you? That little walrus guy is called Gnome.
Oh, what was the one that Sheena was like, I'll summon you, and then it killed everyone?
Yep.
Sucks to be her. I feel like I remember helping you kill.
What are you all doing?
Yep. That's how you get summon spirits.
Your wish is granted.
Yay! Now what?
But there is no link. Without a link, the land will die.
It can't be.
The world was originally separated into two in order to prevent its destruction. If it returns to its true form, the world lacks the mana to support itself.
Oh yeah, that was the problem, wasn't it?
The land is dying.
I don't need to know why it's dying. What do we need to do to stop it?
Support the two worlds by linking them with a giant tree. That is the only way to stop the destruction of the land.
We need to awaken the giant Carlon tree.
Time for 50 more hours of the game.
I get it.
Lloyd, hurry! You must bathe the great seed in the mana of Darius Carlon before Darius Carlon leaves the gravitational field.
All right then. I'm counting on you, Eternal Sword.
Darius Carlon is already at the edge of the gravitational field. Not even Yggdrasil, Mythos, could stop this from happening.
Why are you so mean to my sister?
Do you still intend to try?
Yeah.
That wasn't even.
Even strengthened by your X-Sphere, it is likely that your body will not withstand the forces. Are you certain of your decision?
I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. It's not like we have a choice.
What a nice ending we're watching.
Very well.
All my hard work comes to fruition. We're talking about bloody butter knives.
Oh, who did you kill?
That's what happens when you get together. Working together on this.
Wait, what happened to my sword? Oh.
You were too snarky, so they took
The
it
mana's
away,
being deflected.
Jason. You don't get a sword
Great
anymore.
seed
Please
is
refer to me as Lloyd
already
for the
dead.
duration of this. Wait, my temporary tattoo was glowing.
Wait, don't go. Please, wake up.
Wait, who has to wake up?
The seed,
Oh, that's
the tree, yes.
I
I'm gonna be honest. Up until you reported that theory about getting injuries from ethers, this has always been completely inexplicable. We just grow trees. I think we're all doing this point. No, actually, Kratos is also an angel. Lloyd might just be half
Who's
angel.
that?
That's Colette!
Oh,
It looks like Darius Carlon stopped moving away.
Yes.
Yeah, but why? The Eternal Sword is gone.
Wearing Crocs. That's not teals. It's like a spearmint.
Look, your sword's back! Are you happy?
Trust me,
goodness.
I noticed.
This is my
Wait,
final
that is
wish.
a completely ineffective
Eternal
way to
sword.
hold the sword.
Please awaken the great seed.
I beg you. Please, wake up.
Please.
Tried to duel like.
Rise,
She's
giant
not even helping that
Carlon
much.
tree.
Since when has a sword ever?
I would like to remind you, of the people here, I've actually done fencing classes.
And can you fence with two people holding the same sword?
Theoretically.
Is it easier than one person holding the sword?
No, but they're doing magic.
That's
which
what
is
I
a
wanted
different
to
thing.
hear.
That thing's name is Tabitha. I think she's a robot. I'm not entirely clear what the deal with Tabitha is.
I think if somebody was important like this, they should have been in a PowerPoint or a slideshow.
She really wasn't that important. Be heard, it's Martel! She's not dead, I
Have you
guess.
ever noticed that Martel kind of looks like Colette? You know who's two look alike? Kratos and Lloyd. Lloyd.
This is a very lovely scene.
It's got two elves.
Lovingly animated.
It's
Inexplicable green hair.
I noticed the tap
I mean, Martel's been dead for 4,000 years.
Yeah. Blonde is the new green.
green hair
You know, statistically, it's kind of just one of those things where you need at least
Anyways, Martel is now the summoned spirit of magic. Why not both?
She has been a tree for a while.
Well, a seed. The tree's been dead. Nope, there's the tree.
That's such a lame tree. That's what we've been fighting over this whole
We
time.
just planted it.
Oh, right.
Exactly.
I think my wings look better.
I mean, they're kind of dying away.
Yeah.
I am
You had
Martel,
one chance.
and also the incarnation of the great seed itself. Lloyd, your hope, as well as those of many others,
This is the
resurrected
ending
me.
cutscene.
So you're Mythos' sister?
Yeah, as it turns out, they were too lazy
Mythos'
to animate
sister
the
Martel
costumes.
is only one of the many souls within me. I am Nana, and I am the giant tree. I am the symbol of the many lives sacrificed to the
Everyone
great
cares
seed.
like that.
I am a new spirit born
Colette's
to accompany
a
the
girl.
giant tree.
Gravity effects.
And now the seed has awakened anew along with me.
You know what? Yes, girls are no longer people. You happy? Is that what you wanted?
This is the giant Carlon tree?
It's so beautiful and so grand.
This is the future form of the giant tree, but right now, it is only a small seedling. In
It's
its
an
current
illusion,
state,
anyways.
the tree will wither and die.
Well then, how do we protect it?
You must provide the tree with love and adoration. As
Verse
long
of
as
this
those
tree.
conditions are met,
Firm a
I shall always
insanely
protect
listen
the
around it.
seedling.
I promise.
Perform a yearly
If the tree
blood
ever starts to wither, I'll make sure we won't let it die.
Then Lloyd, on behalf of all living things, I want you to give this tree a new name, as a proof of the pact.
What?
The giant Carlon tree was planted here by the elves when they first came, as a guardian to watch over and protect them. This newly reborn tree protects elves, humans, and the lives of all those who are caught in between.
think that's called a
Therefore,
Whomping
this
Willow.
tree
It doesn't really
requires a
grow.
new name.
Lloyd, pick a name for us. A name for everyone's tree.
Moonbeam. Child.
So this tree is the link that connects the world.
It's not that.
Okay, I got it. This tree's name is...
I mean, it's a never-ending story. Oh, you're gonna be disappointed.
Something like Drake or something. Keith.
This is not going to be mentioned at all.
Hey.
Yeah.
Actually, we do know the name of the tree because this game is technically the prequel to the very first Tales of game.
What's the tree end up being called?
How much do you know about Norse mythology?
Norse mythology? Probably a little bit more than the average person.
Okay. Do you know what the word tree in that is called?
Moonhelm.
No.
What?
So, Ursula noticed that the last name of Mythos and Martel is Yggdrasil. That's the name of the tree because there's a lot of Norse mythology mixed into this game.
They mixed Norse mythology and a JRPG.
Yeah. Anyways, the tree's name is Yggdrasil. They probably mentioned that in Taylor's content, so. This is certainly a credit sequence.
That's a
Because Legos are fun, and I wanted a Lego set, so I bought a Lego set and I built Legos.
good job, Brad. Far now, you beat the game. It's a good thing you're here.
I mean, technically accurate, except for that last one.
What? It's not even
Just keep playing. Don't you want to make video games? Wasn't that like your stated
she can't
Like,
build the server.
like 6 months ago, you're like, oh, maybe someday I'll make video games.
I mean, I have at least 4 servers. I have 1. Man, I love my servers. Denny's.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's an Acer scroll where we discuss servers.
Wait.
Yes, I have house moving cats. Revenge of the Tiger.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to see happen. Everybody knows the tiger.
Pi goes crazy. The tiger reappears in his house and becomes a thriller.
He's called Calvin. It's the best.
Jason, we all know you've never seen a Ghibli film in your life.
I've seen Ponyo. Tell me it's not a Studio Ghibli film.
That's
what I wanted to hear. I told you, refer to me as the Lloyd for the duration of this.
I'm losing track of what's happening in these images. Who's that one? Oh look, Pasay's hat. Yes, it's Pasay.
I disagree with that.
Yes, dye your hair all the colors. Because we died.
The only reason we beat the boss is because we had treasures.
That is true.
That's the only reason we and you finally showed me how to use items.
We're at least we did get to try to Who's this made-up person?
Oh yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
sister's hairdresser's dog's groomer has a PlayStation.
have a
Why
lot
don't we play that?
I have a PlayStation.
Okay, no need to rub it in, Rhett. Okay, this is a team sport.
Yes. Why would you do that?
Sorry.
I don't know, a couple weeks.
What?
Oh, look at that hug.
Wait, is that Rain, Colette, or...
That's Colette.
Okay. Colette was a total burden on us the entire time we've been playing this game.
Yep. Like, alright, bye, sister. Thanks for coming. I love you.
I've been insulting you supportively and condescendingly this whole time.
I know, and I'm very insulted and condescended.
You're condescended? Is that accurate?
Yes.
Wait for the end credit scene. It's like Marvel.
Don't actually know if there is one. Alright.
Marvel? The Disney juggernaut that is Marvel? I told you!
Grandmother, I'm home.
Oh,
You've been home before.
chosen one.
No, Grandmother. I'm not a chosen anymore.
We killed God.
Yes, Colette, you have made us all proud.
Welcome home, Colette.
That's her father.
It's good to be home, Father.
I see.
Tales of Symphonia.
So, Kratos will travel
Isn't
with
opposite
Deres
going
Karlon wherever it may go. What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No. We're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves to be accepted.
Sounds like you have a difficult journey ahead
We
of
can
you.
take the cat.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
That is true. I
We
can't
will
do it.
always have a home there. Hi, everyone.
Yes.
I'm back.
That's what you
Sheena, I'm so glad you're safe.
do.
Congratulations,
I care about a lot of
Sheena.
these characters, actually.
And don't congratulate me yet. A whole
In the
new
sequel,
world
they still
lies
have the
before us
names.
now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of the Igagori style.
I mean, it's not that.
And for when Kuchinawa returns
yeah,
as well.
we can talk to the dogs. They
Yeah!
have the same
Come on,
names
everyone.
given in the
Let's
first
work as hard as we
It's
can.
really cool.
We're gonna make the village of Mizuho into a ninja clan to be proud of.
So if you accidentally
See, look what happened. It's all because
You
the
don't get a
Pope
title.
opened up his big mouth and tried to banish
That's
me
true.
and stuff. The whole world got messed up.
Well then, Chosen One, what would you have me do?
We'll send an emissary of peace to Iselia.
Emissary? Who do you plan to send?
How about Sheena from Mizuho? She's already involved.
So the emissary of death becomes the emissary of peace.
I won't let you say no. Until you do something about the Church of Martel, I still have the rights of the Chosen, remember?
Yeah.
Alicia, I'm finally myself again.
You already killed her.
Time is finally starting to flow again from that night 16 years ago.
Well, that's good.
You know
all
what?
that math for
I'm
nothing.
28 years old now. Can you believe that?
Were you talking with Alicia?
You're staying 5 feet away. I think
I
you
just
would
got back
realize
from
that,
overseeing
Nicole.
the destruction of part of the
Just
mine.
got back
Now
from
that that's done,
overseeing something.
we can rest assured that no new
No, he
X-spheres will
didn't.
be
Rico's
excavated.
useless.
That's good to hear. What are your plans now?
I'm going to devote the full resources of my company
He's
to
useless in his
revitalization projects
plots.
in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have wanted me to.
Are you really going
No,
to
she's referring
Deres
to her
Karlon?
actual father.
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here, the other half-elves will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius,
Crossers is
I
gonna go
must
live
bear
up
the
in-
responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into space. I've dragged you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's
No, that's
time
never
for me
happened.
to go. Please use that sword to send us to Deres Karlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Hey, you know who
Don't
gets away
die
with all
before
this?
I do, Lloyd.
Freaking Ewan.
My son.
Like, the biggest jerk in the game. They're not allowed to. He's kind of this reasonably guy that plays both sides. He was part of the original party. We already saw Colette. See Return Home, remember?
Mom.
That's the very first thing.
Dad left. That was okay, wasn't it? For me to let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
No. I have my own path to follow. And Dad has his. And besides, I have a dad here already.
I see. Then I won't say any more.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you. Well,
Why?
I'm off.
You don't leave a sword just out in the world,
It's by Dirk's house. Hi there, Rain.
but it's gonna rust and it's gonna deteriorate.
That's it.
I'm surprised there's nothing between Rain and Lloyd.
Well, she was there in like the last second of that last shot.
She's like, oh, you're getting a lesson now.
Saving game completion data.
Aw. It only took you 51 hours. Do you want to do that again?
I did just save over it, actually. Oh well.
Nice one.
We didn't really need it.
I'm just intrigued
there's a new game plus mode. Yeah, let's see what we can do. You play the game again, but you can carry stuff over. You can now begin a new game with a variety of special features by using your grade from your completed game. Our own grade carries over into the next game.
It depends on what you buy.
I can buy 8 max HP, but... Well, I'm definitely doing the rare costumes. If I can find it.
Oh, see, so the things that make the game harder, like min HP and half XP,
are cheaper. But they're there for an extra challenge. So we're going to need monster list. Figurine. Ah, there's titles.
You just spent $1,000.
I worked hard to get those titles.
Don't try to diminish what we've done.
It's gouged.
Not as our program on our own server.
Oh, we can't upgrade items. Oh well. Probably some not care of a relationship level.
Affection. What's increased tension?
Start the game with an increased rate of tension for our characters. I don't know.
I'd increase the likelihood of going into overlimit.
Where's that one?
Increased tension.
Oh.
That might be, I don't know. That's just a guess.
Probably also collector's book.
Hold on.
Might as well just look at the new opening cutscene before we call it close.
Why?
Oh yeah, we got the Tears of the Abyss costume set now.
Yeah.
So when this was originally released for the PS3, if you had the save files for these games, you unlock these costumes. Or alternatively, you beat the game and then you get all the other costumes. This is the opening.
Once upon a time, there existed a giant tree that was the source of mana. A war, however, caused this tree to wither away, and a hero's life was sacrificed in order to take its place. Grieving over the loss, the goddess disappeared into the heavens.
This is the start of the game.
The goddess left the angels
This is
with
stuff
this
I have actually
edict.
posted to YouTube, by the way. You had every opportunity to watch.
You must wake me, for if I should sleep, the world shall be destroyed.
I just want to do the opening cutscene and then call it close.
The angels bore the chosen one, who headed towards the tower that reached up unto the heavens. And that marked the beginning of the regeneration of the world.
Skullhouse.
Then you shouldn't go to airports.
Lloyd Irving, wake up.
You weren't able to fly.
He still has the costume. Yes.
Lloyd.
I didn't think they'd have it still be on.
Ah!
Yep.
How do you manage to sleep standing?
Oh, Professor Rain, is class over?
Never mind. Let's have someone else answer the question. Genus, how about you?
Yes, Rain. Mythos, the hero, brought about the end of the ancient war in the holy ground of Karlon.
Correct. Afterwards, Mythos, the hero, formed a pact with the goddess Martel.
So naturally, there's some nepotism noticeable throughout the classroom dynamics.
To seal away the Desians, whom caused the war.
But the Desians came back and are now causing everyone to suffer.
We covered that in class last time, remember? When the seal weakens, the Desians reappear, just like they have now.
It's my chair.
Yeah, I knew that. I just forgot.
Today is the day of prophecy. It is a very important day, which the Chosen of Mana will receive an oracle from the goddess Martel. Now, Chosen One, Colette,
Yes, ma'am.
tell us about the journey of world regeneration.
I don't wanna.
It is a journey to seal the Desians. Upon passing the trials of the goddess Martel, the summoned spirits that protect the world awaken, and mana is restored.
Correct. I suppose we should expect the Chosen herself to know the answer to that one. Mana depletion is the cause of the current food shortages and droughts. It is said that this occurs because the Desians consume vast amounts of mana in their human ranches.
D&D. It is tomorrow.
The Chosen's journey has two purposes:
Alright.
to revive mana, as well as defeat the Desians. Now, for the next question.
I still don't believe you know what a server is.
What was that?
Either of you.
Settle down. It would seem that the time for the Oracle has come. I will go and check on the chapel. Everyone stay here and study on your own. Understood?
Professor!
Rain.
I'll go with you.
No, Colette. If it is the Oracle, the priests will come here for you. Wait here with everyone else.
Yeah, that's
Yes, ma'am.
We're anime protagonists. We do what we want. Let's play with one last thing. I want to see what costume he's got. Oh, hey, it's Guy. Neat. I don't have them in my party yet. So, that's the... Where's my mouse? There it is. So, there we did it. We finished Terrace of Symphonia. Together. Like a family.
Okay, don't push it.
Okay. Until next time, Katal.